What's going on, everybody? It is Garrett Marigoot, and I'm excited to chat with you about a tactic that you can use. I guarantee it. One of the biggest issues I see in content marketing and with content marketers, and that I struggle with myself, is how do I create consistent content that doesn't suck, that my audience actually wants to consume, that's high quality, that's going to perform for my business. And then let's say I solve that problem, which every once in a while I can. It's not that easy, and I don't do it every time for sure. How do I promote it? And then how do I have a finite audience, and I want to get the most out of that one audience of mine. How do I get the most out of it? So the tactic we're going to be talking about today, based on that kind of foundation, is called single persona ad groups, or SPAGs. It's a spin-off I had from SPAGs, or single keyword ad groups, an older tactic around how to build a Google Ads campaign. Frankly, we've found underperforming these days, just because of the way Google's ad engine is trying to work, with just automation, machine learning, AI, everything else that they're doing. Kind of the more you try to control Google, the more they charge you, and sometimes you don't get better results. So that aside, the social channels are working exceptionally well on a SPAG, or a single persona ad group. So what does that mean? It means we write a piece of content like the ultimate guide to demand generation, okay? But instead of promoting the ultimate guide of demand generation to my total audience, like we so often do, right? We go to LinkedIn and we're like, who's our audience? Demand gen managers, which you actually can't target on LinkedIn, which is weird. But let's say digital marketing managers, CMOs, VPs of marketing, directors of marketing, right? And we say, boom, that's my audience. Let's say 100 plus employees to less than 10,000. Maybe we're talking US only. And we got kind of this targeting set up. We hit launch. We get conversion rates less than 10%. The cost per acquisition is too high. We get discouraged with the tactic and we walk away. If you've ever experienced this, you're probably not alone. What I want to talk to you about is how to take that whole audience and that one piece of content and treat it entirely different. So instead of advertising to the whole pie, we're going to slice it up. And we're going to do what's called these single persona ad groups. And so within this, how we're going to do it, okay? We're going to take our same piece of content, the ultimate guide to demand generation, and we're going to make it on the cover page, just the one front page with our design team on the PDF. We're going to make it the VP's guide, the VP's ultimate guide to demand generation. We're going to then change the ad copy, the creative, and by making 3 changes, ad copy, creative, and cover page, we have an entirely new asset that's been entirely personified. Then we're going to do the same thing. The CMO's ultimate guide to demand generation, the marketing manager's guide to ultimate guide to demand generation, etc., etc. We're going to take our one piece of content, and instead of advertising it to all our personas, we're going to personify it down to each. And by doing so, we have found that we can get conversion rates at over 50% off of LinkedIn lead gen ads. 50. In other words, we have our one campaign, we think we're doing all right, we're like 8 to 12%, like, woo, we're the best, right? But it's not good enough, right? We wanted to do more. And so what you can do is literally take your asset, break it down with new copy, creative, landing page, cover page, personify it, and you get rid of the landing page when you use LinkedIn lead gen ads. It makes it a lot more efficient for you. Advertise it directly to your persona, and you're going to see terrific results. So wanted to give that to you guys today as a tactic. It solves the how do I do paid social when I don't have enough content marketing resources? And then how do I do paid social on a platform like LinkedIn, which just charges me out the wazoo once I really layer my targeting and use the firmographics and everything else? How do I get that to even have ROI? Well, once you personify it, I'm very confident that you're going to see incredible returns, and you can bring your confidence back into your paid social and content marketing promotion. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Feel free to share. And as always, looking forward to seeing you next Friday. Bye.